All right, we are good to start. Welcome in. We're gonna be doing some Chill Siege tonight as we. Oh, that's horrible. We're gonna try some Chill Siege tonight. Why can't I have a ball? What the fuck? There we go. We're gonna be doing some Chill Siege tonight as we meme around, kick back, relax, and have some fun on some Siege. We have a lot of Renown tonight. I'm hoping that we can get to 2 million Renown before the end of this season. I will, of course, show the Renowns once we get into the menus. However, there's a lot of stuff that we'll get to in just a moment. I'll do some shooting ranges quickly, just to kind of warm up, and then we'll get into the games. Welcome in, Monimon. It is nice to see you stopping by. First into the stream, you have officially dethroned Mario, at least for one day. Hopefully you're having a nice day so far. Goose has redeemed first to the YouTube stream. Take that, Mario. So Monty was first to the Twitch and Goose was first to the YouTube. Mario has been dethroned. 8,000 year reign has finished. Welcome in, Monty. Welcome in, Goose. Welcome in, Mario. Finally. How are we doing so far? To all three of you, it is nice to see you stopping by. The reign of terror has ended, at least for today. We will see if Mario can begin a new reign of terror tomorrow. But how are we doing? How are we doing? We're jumping in for some games in just a few moments. I will read what has just been sent in a second, as I cannot take my eyes off this. Okay. I waited 2 full minutes the other day and no one redeemed it. Yes. You literally waited 2 minutes for someone else to beat you and no one just happened to be in the stream. But the reign of terror has ended, of course. Unfortunately, we don't have a proper redemption on YouTube because YouTube does not have channel points, whereas Twitch does have a redemption. So even if you type first on Twitch, it doesn't count unless you redeem the redemption. But on YouTube, I guess it's just first to type it, because it doesn't have a redemption specifically for it, unfortunately. Came here this second, the Discord notification came in, and then there was 30 seconds ad. But I figured I'd see if it was free somehow. So the ad won't affect it. As long as I'm live, even if there is an ad break. Even if there is an ad, it would still work. I was here already, but like to share. First type after live. Nah. You can't say you would have claimed it, Mario. You can't say you would have claimed it. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. We'll do one more shooting range, and then we'll just jump in for some games, because I am wanting to jump in. I was a little bit later than I expected to go live today. So I kind of just want to jump in and see how the games go. I didn't hear, what the fuck? I didn't hear a single bullet there on that ball. Really?
Good, clean shooting.
I know, but I considered waiting until the ad was over so I would not miss Sassy saying hello to me, but then I figured if I wait, someone will steal it from under my fingers. That does make sense. Someone would do that. I wonder who. I'm saying the first to type first after YouTube goes live technically gets the YouTube first batch. So today Goose has a yeah. And then the Twitch has the redemption. Anyway, let's head into the menus. Because we made some gains last night. We are now sitting on 1,610,000 Renown. And we are now sitting on 931 alpha packs. So we are trying to get to 2 million Renown, of course, for those who have not already seen. We are attempting to get to 2 million Renown so that we can buy a ton of alpha packs, most likely celebration packs. And those celebration packs will bring us to 1,100 packs. And then all I need to do is get to 1,300 packs, and I will then hold the world record for the largest alpha pack opening video ever streamed on Twitch or YouTube. I want to hold the world record. It'll be my second world record. I want to hold the world record. We need to get to 1,300 packs for that. I'm getting closer. We're at 931, and the Renown will definitely help us. But We're going to jump in for some games, and we're going to see how the night goes. Can anyone beat this, though? Watch streak. Mario is currently on a 105 stream watch streak. Crazy. You got to also remember, the watch streaks weren't a feature until, like, last year. So, if you think about it, he's on, like, a 5-year watch streak. He's probably over 1,000 days. But Twitch didn't introduce the feature until, like, last year. So, he is much higher. But officially recognized as the 105 stream watch streak. Nice job, Mario. Crossing the 100 barrier, of course. How we do it so far? This is only counting since you came back from your break last year, of course. Since December. Because it resets otherwise. But yeah, that is very, very much. That is very much. When you took an extended break, it reset, yeah. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. And put that in general chat. Because that deserves to go be in general chat. So that's your fault, not mine. Wow. Wow. My fault? It's the chair's fault. It's the chair's fault, Mario. Not my fault. It's the chair's fault. I didn't do that. What would you make Mario miss a sassy stream? Probably being in the hospital. And thankfully I didn't stream the night that we went to the hospital because I was with him. If I wasn't with him, and I didn't take him to the hospital, then who's to say maybe he would never beat it, you know? I want to post that in general chat because that's kind of funny, the 105 streams. Let me post that. We got canal, really? Alright, I posted it in general. Alright, I posted. Let me see. That's your fault, not mine. What would Sassy make Mr. Sassy stream? 100% your fault. I offered you a chair to use. Sassy declined your chair. I did. I declined Mario's chair. Because I didn't want to get a chair that had been previously sat on for millenniums of years. Specifically millenniums of years. So I declined a chair that was secondhand. I purposely haven't shared my last few so that you didn't know how many I was at. Feels bad. Feels bad. Why is that being checked by mods? Huh? Why is that message held? It's literally, that's the second time that it's auto mod. It's not us, Warthrone. Welcome in, of course. Let me allow that because that should be allowed. That is the second time that auto mod has held the word followage in the chat. I don't get why. Oh, I knew I saw a pair of feet there. But Warthrone, it is nice to see you stopping by. I've been following for 4 years, 3 days, 21 hours. Nice, nice, nice. It is nice to see you stopping by. Unfortunately, that is the second time that that message has been held by automod. Someone else had the exact same issue like a couple days ago as well. I don't know why specifically it's followage. I don't know why. But it is nice to see you stopping by, mate. Hopefully you're having a nice day so far. And how are we doing? How are we doing? I was not upstairs. I thought this was upstairs. I wasn't even paying attention, probably. Get that. Don't want to die before I go in. There's a vigil. Are there any traps? Not noticing any traps. There's armor. not seeing any traps though. Oh, there was a fucking a legion, not a legion mine, a mirror mine. No, there was an Ella mine. What am I waffling about? I'm probably gonna die here, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, there's a Wamai there. Hang on. Let me just get out of here. Okay, I got the Wamai, not that it really does much for me. No, top red stairs, Ella. Oh, feels bad. Let me see, the last time the bot held that was for a viewer that hadn't been in the stream for a while. Maybe it's because, yeah, it could be that. It could be that. People who haven't been in the stream for a long time get like auto-modded on their first message back, maybe? Or the followage specifically, I don't know, I'm not sure. Let me see, haven't been in the stream in a while. That's all good, it's all good, no worries. That's all good. Hopefully the day's treating you well though so far. School is long and earlier. Is that because of the daylight savings change? Or is that just you specifically? Because I know that daylight savings has affected a number of things the past couple weeks, with people not realizing what time I normally go live these days. Or you could just be talking about your school being long as well, which could be completely fair. I'm American. Yeah, so the daylight savings flipped for Australia like a week or two ago as well. So the streams are at like a completely separate time as well now, even if you're in the US. Howdy there, Aussie friends. Clashmane, welcome in. It is nice to see you stop by. I'm going to swap to Sledge, because I might play some vertical play here. But, welcome in. And how we doing so far, mate? It is nice to see you stopping by. There's a rook there. Oh, he saw me. I'm in America, as the time zone is different. You're in North Carolina. Nice. Nice. I might play vertical here. Looks like a lot of people are downstairs, which is not a good sign, because it means that no one's really upstairs to check if there's people roaming above. I'm gonna have to roam this myself. Oh, there's a mute jammer close to me. That's not a good sign. Cubby's clear. Everything there's clear. No one upstairs. Interesting. Very interesting. Actually, I don't want to do that just yet, because that might cause me harm. Let's do there. Oh, there's a person right there. What? That didn't work? Just want to make sure that I can't see anybody. Really? Let's go over here. Really? Oh no, that's supposed to upstairs. Ella dead, what the fuck? How did I survive that? How did I survive? That's not a person. I thought it was a person. Okay, that's a lot better. I can actually see what I'm looking at now. Let's head over here. There's a Wamai there. Let's just drop hatch. No, there's a person up the moment I go to drop. Why did that kill cam show something completely different? It's the fault of the butt that sits in the chair. Exactly. I don't want a second-hand chair. Unless it's a Herman Miller. If it's a Herman Miller chair, which are like a fucking nearly $2,000, I could probably justify a Herman Miller, because it'd probably be like only $500. Apart from that, I'm not getting a second-hand chair. Unless it's literally the chair of my dreams. I'm not getting a second-hand chair. I'm gonna lose connection, changing classes, be right back. No worries, all good. Arkansas myself, currently waiting for my bus to stop. Why is it pronounced like that? Like, I read that and I think Arkansas. Kansas, but the R variant. Arkansas. But it's Arkansas, and it makes no sense. Like, why is it pronounced like that? Who thought that was a good idea? Why did I go dog? Why did I do this? It's French, so that's how they pronounce it. Yeah. I guess. Still. Oh, fuck, the Ella redemption, that's right. Shit. I forgot about that. Must play Ella, SMG, no attachments, 1 in back use for 2 rounds. Can Sassy survive it? Stay tuned to find out. God damn it. Okay. Operator loadout, Ella, SMG, no attachments, and only 1 impact across both rounds. That's going to be a little hard. Oh. I'm hearing something. That's above me. Oh, that's above. Or is it in here? The window's not open though. What am I hearing? There's a drone there. What am I hearing? I do not like having an ACOG here. Oh, there is someone there. Ah, no! I thought I got the kill. Oh, he just stayed ADS'd. Okay, well, never mind. The funny thing is that people who were born in Arkansas are called Arkansans? Arkansorians? What? How the fuck are you meant to pronounce that? He was terrible at remembering to go Valkyrie last name for an operator loadout. I was, very much. I remembered eventually, but it took probably like an hour, if I'm honest. The first time you pronounced Arkansans. What? Or Arkansan. Well, I don't know, man. Why would you have that? I mean, technically, I can't talk shit. Oh, he's dead. We have Melbourne. And then when you talk about the citizens of Melbourne, you say Melburnians, which makes no sense to me. Why the fuck are we called Melburnians? I don't know. But it kind of makes sense in that context. But it still doesn't really. I had a horrible game. But it does mean that we get to swap maps and probably do the Ella SMG 1 impact with no attachments in the next round. God, I hate that mustache on Dokkaebi. It looks terrible. The one time you remembered someone else took it already? Yeah, Valkyrie. I looked and saw if we had an Ella this game. I was like, yeah, that's why I didn't pick Ella this round. No, it was last night. 235 right now. Not too bad. Not too bad. Do I do the ad break now? Because we have an ad break that wants to start in 12 minutes. And we are not going to be finished a quick match in 12 minutes. Because of the way that Twitch requires me to do an ad break within the first, 30 seconds of the stream, it feels like. Or the first 30 minutes. Yeah, I might do that break now quickly. For those who aren't aware, if you want to skip the ads, you can, of course, subscribe on Twitch. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, it is free. Or you can head over to the YouTube stream. The YouTube stream is ad break free. The channel is not currently monetized. So if you do want to skip the ads and you can't subscribe, head over to the YouTube stream. It is linked in the chat and you can skip the ads. We'll be right back after these short messages, and then we'll continue queuing once we're back. All right, drink is out of the way. I've had my drink of water. I'm already about to stop so I can get a song in. All good, no worries. Please let Sassy know if you can still hear me. Yes, if you're watching the Twitch stream right now and you can still hear my voice and you're not currently subbed, then please let me know so that I know that I can continue to respond to you. Otherwise, I may assume that you are stuck watching an ad for Pizza Hut or some clothing company that looks terrible. I don't know. Let me know if you can still hear me. Got a 10-second ad when I'm back. Welcome back. Those are the best ones. You get a 10-second ad, and then you're back immediately. You don't have to sit through the rest, but I probably still get my 0.00011 cent from it. So, thanks Jeff Bezos for that. Did you scull the water? Not exactly, but a little bit, maybe. A little bit. I saw a hot sauce ad about Prime. Now I'm watching a yoga ad. Oh no. Oh, hot sauce prime. Prime hydration hot sauce? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, jeez. I actually never get ads during your streams. Morning, I often get an ad when I first come in if your stream is already started, but apart from that, I never get ads from you. I mean, it's probably the best of both worlds, because you don't have to sit through them, but they still, I'm assuming they might earn revenue still, even if it's only like the shortest ones, like a 10-second ad break. You at least earn something from it, but you don't put people through like agony. So it's probably the best option. Anyway, I'm going to start queuing now that the ad break has less than 60 seconds left. We should be in a game by the time it finishes. Let me also quickly check the YouTube, make sure that it is live, make sure that it's not having any issues, because it sometimes does if I don't have the tab open in the foreground. I'm actually kind of surprised the YouTube algorithm is still pushing my streams, or the VODs more so, because I have gotten like 800 views over the weekend of just the VODs. I'm not sure why YouTube is deciding to algorithmically push the VODs of the streams, but I'll take 800 views in a weekend. I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with that. I just wish I had more control over what videos they push. Because sometimes they'll push the most dog shit stream that I did that had the worst stuttering and it had the worst like picture quality because I was testing out different like settings and stuff. Like I wish I could like select a video to go, okay, if you do want to push one, like push this video. Don't push the other ones. The other ones had like horrible audio or horrible other stuff. Push this one, you know what I mean? Oh shit! Evil Rotten Bunny! Perfect timing because we actually just finished ad break. So hopefully didn't get hit with that. Welcome in. You're last seen playing some Borderlands 3. It is nice to see you stopping by. Hopefully it's all going well. How was the stream? How was Borderlands? Hopefully the stream went well, but thank you very much for that raid, of course. We are doing some Siege, memeing around, kicking back and relaxing, and having some fun. What about yourself? That poor cake. The cake gets destroyed every time. It deserved it. How dare it say those things that it did? How dare it say those things that the cake said? So I think the cake deserved it. But Chaos Cat Gaming, welcome in as well. How we doing so far? Beefy Panda, welcome in. How we doing? Hopefully we're having a nice day so far. I think that's the first time I noticed that they destroyed it. Yeah, the cake gets destroyed. It deserved it. It deserved it. Have you guys seen the water bucket challenge going on? No. The only water bucket challenge I know of is the ALS ice bucket challenge from like 2013. A long time ago, actually, in hindsight. I've not heard about the new one. But welcome back, Clashmane. Welcome back. We are queuing for some Siege. We are on our track for the raiders who just came in. We are queuing for some Siege. I am on the hunt to get 2 million Renown and also to get 1,300 packs in the bottom left corner of the screen right here. You can see my 931. I have been saving these packs since 2019. And I've been saving my Renown also since 2019. And I'm going to be spending all of it probably in the next couple months. That is the plan. I've been saving for a long time. Before I started streaming, this is the season to spend it all and open them all up, I believe. So I'm trying to grind as much Renown as possible because I want to do the world record for the largest pack opening ever streamed on Twitch or YouTube. And the record is 1,200. I'm at 900. And I'm going to get an extra 200 in the end of this month with my Renown. So if I can get to 1,300, I've got to do Ella. I've got to do Ella Redemption. That's right, hang on. If I can get to 1300, I will hold the world record, which I will very much appreciate. Okay, so I have to do impacts. So the redemption here is Ella SMG with no attachments, which her gun is horrible to control without recoil control. So like, this is gonna suck. Canal again? We just played this. And then I can only use one impact across both rounds. So if I don't use the impact this round, impact grenade, then I can use it next round. However, if I use it this round, then I can't do it next time. So I gotta tactfully decide when to use. Oh, these iron sights suck, and no grip as well. This is gonna be terrible. All right, let me just scroll down quickly because I've missed a lot of messages. I believe it's about mental health started by USC Uni of South California, in I remember correctly. I've not heard of that. I did not know they were doing a new one though. That's good to hear though. Pretty much you get nominated by someone, you do the water bucket thing, and then you nominate 3 other people. Yeah, that's basically the ice bucket challenge. It's good to hear they do another one though. It's good to hear. Science, you need to get some tower in your life? Please no. Please, for the love of God, no. I do not want to play tower. We are playing casual, which technically does exist, having tower in the map. Oh, the recoil's terrible. Hang on. Oh, I hate that recoil. Oh my god, there's a... Red stairs. Red stairs, 2 people. There's a fucking stir fight on the stairs. I wasn't even looking, and I was shooting my gun, so I was drawing a lot of attention. That's unfortunate.
Museum in bottom red.
That's very unfortunate. Oh god. Well, essentially, may I join you in Rainbow Six? So we unfortunately have a rule that you can't join for the first 24 hours when joining the Discord. So once it's been 24 hours, you should be able to. There is a waiting room that is accessible. However, the waiting room is locked for anyone who hasn't been in the Discord for 24 hours, just to prevent people from joining and playing either that night or before the 24-hour mark of the next day, if that makes sense. Once it's been 24 hours though, for sure, you are welcome to join in for some games. But we do have to wait 24 hours just to prevent people from joining immediately, essentially. But Demon King, it is nice to see you stopping by. Hopefully it is all going well. And how are we doing so far? It is nice to see you stopping by. I haven't unlocked those, so we don't... I'm making a role for it, but the role isn't ready. So technically the voice chat will look unlocked, but it just won't be able to drag you into the main voice chat, essentially. I plan to have a role auto-apply in the future that has the channel locked by default until it's been 24 hours. I tried it the other week, and it instead applied the role to every single member of my Discord, which is not what I wanted. So I gotta find a bot that can apply it to everybody, just to see if that'll help. But that's all good, it's all good. Once it's been 24 hours though, you're definitely welcome to join in for some games. It's just the first day, essentially. But hopefully having a nice day so far, mate. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing a challenge where I can only use Ella SMG without any attachments. And I can only use my impacts if I didn't use an impact last round. So I have 1 impact to spare between 2 rounds. Technically, I got destroyed the first round. So I guess you could say I could have an impact, because I didn't die last time. That's open, that's closed. Stargaze, welcome in, welcome in. It is nice to see you stopping by. Hopefully it's all going well. How's the day treated you so far? How are we doing? Person here, person. Fuck, oh no! Oh, I shot the claymore! I shot the claymore before it went off! I shot the claymore! I didn't even know there was one there. I didn't even know there was a claymore there. I'm actually surprised I'm alive. I'm actually really surprised. Ella, I hope you get the clap. I'm fucking dying. Oh, that's hilarious. that is hilarious. I bet you curl your toes in bed. Oh, there's a person right there. I went to shoot the drone. I shouldn't have shot the drone.
Last stop standing.
Please walk into my fire, but I'm already died. Your boyfriend most likely looks like Brad Pitt. He's getting angry. He's getting angry in this chat.
Red window.
Oh god, I'm gonna provide a love heart. I'm gonna provide a love heart just for him. Eating some belated breakfast. Nice. What's on the menu? Oh god. Sassy's voice turning into a dog whistle there. Oh, every time I want to laugh, every time I try laughing, I just cough for whatever reason. I'm not sick. Like, I don't have a disease, but every time I want to cough now, I just like descend into every time I want to laugh, I descend into coughing. So that's fun. That's definitely fun. Coffee and a salami bread. Nice. I used to hate salami. And then I actually tried it for once, and I was like, oh my fucking god, this is amazing. Did you see my DM? Let me check that.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Oh, thank you, Mario. Thank you very much. How could you ever hate a salami? I don't know. I just never tried it. And this is when I was like 10 years old. I never tried salami in my life. Oh, it's wrong bomb site. Ah, shit. I never tried it because I was like 10. And I was like, I don't like spicy stuff. And then I tried spicy noodles when I was like 10. And I was like, oh my fucking god, I love spice. And then from there, I just slowly tried out more spicy stuff. And then tried salami, and I loved how spicy it tasted. And then I went to Twiggy Sticks, and I really have not had salami since. Because I went to Twiggy Sticks, and they're fucking amazing. I don't know if Twiggies exist in other countries. It's like Cabana, but not Cabana. It's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. When it hits 12 PM, it'll be 24 hours, so next stream. Not 100% sure, but most likely. I would say you need to be sent to jail, but you're already in Australia. That is true. I am already technically in jail. But I tried salami when I was like 10. And then I was like, oh my god, I love this. Oh, there's a dock there. Fuck. I love this. And then I've never looked back. But I don't have it these days because I immediately tried Twiggy Sticks, which were very spicy as well. And I've loved those ever since. Mini spicy cabanas. Is that what they're called officially in America? I don't know what they're actually called.
Is no longer in your possession. Down to one.
I actually don't know what they're officially called. What? How did that doc not die to the first 3 bullets while rezzing himself? I guess he stimmed himself to 120 HP. And the bullets just were tanking him, I guess. Alright. Their radar room. I'm gonna go thermite. Because we might as well try to get the breach open. We might as well try.
Friendly drone deployed.
Let's see. Do they have a bandit? If they have a bandit, or a Cade, or a mute, or a tuberau, or anyone else that would ever stop a thermite ever, we are in trouble. We are in grave trouble. I'm hearing a oryx, surprisingly. I heard a dash through a wall there.
To insertion.
What? How do I... Okay, there we go. Do they have the wall electrified? They do. Oh, it's a run out. Oh. Oh.
And defuse it.
Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Holy fucking shit! I just got fucking 2 people and 2 bullets. What the fuck? There's no fucking way. There is actually no way. There is actually no fucking way. Oh my fucking god. It is. It is. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm happy. I'm happy. Holy shit. I'm gonna open the rest of this wall. I'm so fucking happy that worked. 1 red stairs, I think. What the fuck is he fusing? Oh, okay. That's gonna damage me if I'm too close. Okay. That's a alibi prisma. Yikes. Can I just go for a plan? Oh, there's an alibi there, god damn it. Clipped it. I've clipped it. I've clipped it. I'm hitting some nutty shots this week. I hit the one with Kieran the other night on that exact same angle, by the way. That exact same angle. I hit the same shot, but not that clean. That one was much cleaner.
1 friendly operator remaining.
1v1. How are we losing this all of a sudden? And then I've hit a couple others that are pretty good as well. Specifically this. What? Shoot! Davos! Dang. Okay, thank God. He wouldn't shoot. He was just lining the other up. Oh, that fucking scared me. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm on a roll this week. I'm actually on a fucking roll. Sassy used up all his luck. Holy shit. I'm watching that clip right now. Like, right now, I'm watching that clip. I need to see that right now. Also, not having any stream stuttering, which is good. Because normally it stutters on this screen specifically. It does not look like it's happening. So I'm quite happy with that. But you know, we're watching that clip right now. I need to see this. I also want to watch match replay. The thing that ticked me off to it happening is I heard the Oryx dash. So I knew they had an Oryx immediately. And then I knew that they had the wall open. And I was like, oh, well, I combated this exact spawn peak the other day. So I'll try what I did last time. And it worked. Let me get this clip. Let me get this fucking clip. You like to jinx stuff? I definitely don't like to jinx stuff. Unfortunately, it does generally get jinxed. Thankfully, not this time. Please don't expect it. What do you mean expect? What do you mean expect it? I don't know what you mean there. All right. People don't expect it. Ah, okay. I thought you said something completely different. All right. Does desktop capture work? Let me check. It does. Perfect. All right. Let's have a look. Let me turn my camera off. 1 second. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Let me rewind this. So there's a head there. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to do the run out. However, there's a 10-second timer. Yeah, the overlays are fucked. I regret that they didn't work properly. The people can't run out. There's a 10-second cooldown. So they're waiting for the run out to happen. They're just on like a red wall right now. They're just on a red wall. They can't run out until 10 seconds passes. But they've opened the wrong wall. So I can just see their head from in spawn. They can't do anything until it's been 10 seconds. Because they're on a wall that I can see from spawn. They really should not have opened this wall up. But there's one head. And then there's two. That is fucking insane. That is fucking insane. Holy shit. They were on top of each other. Yep. Alright, the overlay should be fixed now. That'll make a great YouTube short. 100% is going on a YouTube short. I'm also going to go match replay. We're gonna watch this in match replay. I want to see how that worked. We're watching this in match replay. The overlays in the bottom left corner should be fixed now. My apologies.
Operators prepare to engage.
So we want to go round 4. See if we can get a lag in the replay. It shouldn't happen, but you never know. So I want to hear what I heard. So the Oryx, yeah, there is an Oryx. I knew there was an Oryx. So they're going to bash through this. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that. I heard this specific bash. And then I'm on the drone and I just hear it. So at this point, I know what they're doing. I already know they're going to do a run out at this point.
10 seconds left before insertion.
So then they try to do the run out, and I'm assuming it stops them because I can see their heads lined up at the thing. I'm assuming it stops them, and they've got the red wall, and they just can't go past the red wall.
Moving to defuse a bomb.
You just see my head through the fucking... You just see my head through the thing. Hang on, let me go back to the wall when it gets opened. Come on. Oh, the thing's in the way. Do I need to replay the round?
10 seconds.
Oh no, it worked that time. You can just see the guy's head. Let me look at the dock. Maybe the dock looked elsewhere. Oh, the dock had no idea. The dock had no idea. The Oryx technically could have killed me. The Oryx technically had the chance to kill me. Right now. But they just weren't looking at the right spot. They weren't looking at the right spot. That is fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. I love that. Watch from my point of view. I'm like literally looking into the walls almost. Line them up. Oh, I'm actually so fucking happy that worked. Oh, I didn't get the guy who was angry at me earlier. If I had killed the guy who told me that I should get the clap, that would have been even funnier. But unfortunately, it it didn't work. I wish I had killed that guy. That would have been funnier, but it's fine. I clipped it. I've clipped both perspectives. So if I do decide to do anything with that, then I've got both POVs essentially. Oh God, that is amazing. I'll do a standard. I'll do a standard. Make sure there's no one in the waiting room. Nope. We are good. We are good. Any challenges left apart from the Ella? I I think we did both rounds of the yellow, right? Yeah, I did both rounds of the yellow. I died on both of them. Let me check Ubisoft Club. Let me check Ubisoft Club. So, we need to win 2 rounds with Sledge and then get 20 kills in versus AI with handguns. That's perfectly easy to do. Buck has already been finished. I'll claim the Renown of a Buck now. It seems like we've got Clubhouse, which I'm very happy with. Very, very happy with. We'll see if I can get a breach open. Win 2 rounds with Sledge, 20 kills in AI versus. The AI will be the longest one, because that just takes like 20 minutes. It's easy to do, but it just takes time.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
They're in gym. I'm hearing gym immediately. I'm hearing a shotgun, like it sounds like a mute or a smoke. It sounds like the SAS shotgun. Who else has the SAS shotgun? Does anyone else have that gun? Surely Warden does, right? I think Warden has the SAS. There's a tuber rail.
Drone has found a bomb.
Just gonna like drone. There's an Oryx. Okay, so I don't know who else. Maybe it was the Capcom shotty I was hearing? I don't think Capcom would bring the sausage though. Did you get the wallbang you needed yesterday, or did you only check one lot of challenges? I only checked one set. I'll have to check the Battle Pass challenges in a second, once we get back into the menus. I really can't go through that tree, really? Oh. I don't like that being open. Thankfully no one was there. So they got a tuber out, yeah? Yeah, they do. So the breach might be hard. We'll give it a shot still, but it might be hard to open the breach. Is that a foot? No, it's not. Oh no, they don't know exactly where I'm coming from. They're gonna know exactly where I'm coming from. If I bait them out, they might push me. But I'm not 100% sure. I'll give it like 20 seconds. And if they don't push me... Oh, there's a head there. Never mind. I didn't notice the head. Never mind. I saw the wall was open. I thought it was like a mirror wall. I didn't think it was a head just standing there. Okay, well they've gone gym. They'll probably go CC these days. We'll see what happens. Holy shit, I can't believe that shot actually worked. I can't believe that actually worked. That's 100% going on YouTube, on the shorts. When I do get back into making YouTube shorts, that's 100% going in. And then that's a basement impact, right? That didn't sound like CC. That echoed a lot more than it should have. Yeah, that's downstairs. Do I get kitchen hatch with Habana? Maybe. Maybe I'll play Habana here. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot.
10 seconds before insertion.
Time for Overwatch Ranked. Wish me luck. Good luck.
5 seconds.
I'll actually wish you 2 sets of luck. First of all, good luck playing Overwatch.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Second of all, good luck playing Ranked in Overwatch. Those 2 things are not a good combo. Not a good combo at all. So good luck with both of those.
Drone activated.
They've not reinforced the hatch. Hang on, what? There's not like a mirror in the corner or anything? Are they trolling? Are they above? Like, what is going on here?
Time touring some ears.
Okay.
You located a bomb.
Oh my god, it's cash. Way. But they impacted the wrong area. What? Oh, I'm not even droning. Fuck. I wasn't even looking in the bathroom. I probably should have died there. I didn't know it was cash. I heard an impact downstairs. So I assumed it was basement. Sassy, you have a weapon charm in Remo 6. Unfortunately, I don't have a charm, but I do have a creator code. Because, alright, I'm muting this person. Yikes. I am a Ubisoft partnered creator, so I do have a creator code that you can use in the Ubisoft store. Exclamation mark Ubisoft will give you more information, but you can help me get a small kickback of the money that you spent in the Ubisoft store if you use code Assassin in the store. Takes. Oh wow! What the fuck is that? What the fuck kind of video are they playing? Jesus Christ! What the fuck was that? Anyway, you can use my creator code in the store. I get a small kickback of the money that you spend. It takes money out of Ubisoft's pocket and gives it to me instead. In the future, I could get a charm in the game. Most likely it's not going to happen. But if I was to get a charm, I'm in the right spot for them to approach me. Because I'm already a part of the Ubisoft partner program, the creator program. They've got like 2 separate names for it. So maybe a charm comes in the future, you never know. But not right now. Because that would be a lot more effort for them to give me one of those. But maybe in the future, because I already am a partnered creator. So you never know. What the fuck? Yeah! Interesting. Wait, they'll probably be upstairs, right? No. Are they downstairs now? Are they finally downstairs? But yeah, that is an interesting video for someone to play in game chat, of all places. You're just playing some Siege, and you hear that from someone's mic. That's interesting. Moving on. Why are we team killing? What happened to that guy? Does he think he's cheating because of the name that he's using, maybe? That could be a reason why. Am I noticing any traps? There's a Capcan on the board. Where are your Capcan traps? Is it Frost? I think the Frost saw my drone. Where would their Capcan traps? There we go, there's one. Where the fuck are the Capcan traps though? Whatever, I'll just pre-fire this person. Whatever. Let me just ping this. Nice. Please don't get shot, because I'm literally in the middle of the fucking doorway. Oh, there's a person right there. No! I probably should have been aiming at that door a lot earlier. Oh, we both came through at the perfect time. I felt like that was a headshot as well. I probably should have been aiming towards that door to start with, but I knew there was the person in Moto. So I was kind of more focused on that until the very end, and then I realized. Assassi has had the chance to get some bonuses from being in the Ubisoft credit program. He was lucky enough to get a chance to play the new CGX game a few weeks before it was open to the public, along with a sneak peek at the newest Operator 2, so definitely some nice perks. They do have some nice perks. I was under a lot of NDA to not reveal what I saw, but I did get to see CGX between 2 and 3 weeks before the reveal had even been announced. And I also saw Prep Phase a week before it was announced as well. So I'm very, very lucky for that. Thank you, of course, for Ubisoft for doing that for us. Obviously, that is only possible because I am a Ubisoft partner creator. But also, it does also mean the code. Please be aware, obviously, I should probably disclose, if you do use code Assassin, it is technically an advertisement. I do have to disclose that because I am benefiting monetarily from it. So hashtag sponsored, you know, all those kind of legal disclosures. Just be aware of that. I'll use it when I get a PC on Xbox. So if you buy from the Ubisoft store, you can use the code on console purchases. You just have to buy from the Ubisoft store. But I think you can then just select Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not right on that, then I might not be. But I believe as long as you just select to buy on a code for an Xbox, I think it'll just let the purchase go through. So it does work for console, but it doesn't work in the console dashboard. Like, you have to go to the Ubisoft site, and then I think you specifically have to select Xbox. If that doesn't work, and it only provides PC codes, then that is different. But I don't know if it is different. I'm not sure if it actually is. Because that'd be nice if it wasn't. But I do know that consoles don't allow creator codes because they've got their own storefront and all that kind of stuff. But definitely, when you do go to PC, it'll definitely be an option there. Are they going to drop the hatch? There's a buck here. I clearly heard the buck open the hatch. I'm hearing footsteps above me. I'm hearing a drone. Should probably move so I don't get pre-fired. Is he going to drone again? Is he going to drop another drone down there? They're still above me. I'm seeing a laser. Oh. Oh, here we go. I knew they'd do that. They'd bait me on the drone. That flashed me? What? He's holding the right... There we go. That looked like I shot him through the fucking concrete. What the fuck? I literally look like I shot him through the concrete. How did that even hit? There might be another person here. How did I even hit? Like, I don't... Oh, it's over here. I don't like the hatch being open, though. I'm not a fan of this hatch. There's someone above me. There's a drone there as well. There's also a Twitch drone. Fuck.
One op 4 remaining.
Twitch last seen Logi hatch. Just dropped Logi in Logi.
I'm just making a rotate and then I'll rotate to you, bro. Yeah, just give me a sec.
Successful.
I don't know that because I use the Xbox store to buy Rainbow Six money. Yeah, so I believe if you buy from the Ubisoft store website, it probably has a spot to select Xbox as your platform, and it would work there. But don't quote me on that 100%. I don't know if it works exactly like that. It definitely does for PC. I don't know if they have a console spot on the site, but if they do have a spot to select Xbox, then it should work. 3 and 3. Not going too bad. I'd prefer if it wasn't so one-sided. What the fuck is that guy saying? Alright, so Legion opened the breach. I'm assuming that'll be to help me get the footholds. Oh my god, no. I'm not. We're not opening this up. I will reinforce this the moment I get the opportunity. I'm going to reinforce this the moment I get the opportunity. What the fuck is going on here?
10 seconds remaining.
What the fuck is going on here?
5 seconds left.
They know that can't run out because there's the 10-second thing.
Bomb locations are
Really? Well, the breach is open now. This ain't gonna work. We're dead here. We're actually dead here. Like, we're actually dead here.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Holy fuck, I can't believe that. let me reinforce. I hate teams that do that. It's completely unnecessary to risk that. Did it even work? I don't even know if he got a kill from that. I don't even know if he got a kill from that.
You've been spotted.
Hi there, lion. So that was below. There's a fuse.
Position secured.
Person here. I'm hearing noises. Can't arc. Oh god. Oh, that's a person there.
Op 4.
What the fuck? I was not sure where that buck was. I was not sure where the fuck that buck was. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, please don't ever do that again. I don't like having that breach open. That is a horrible, horrible idea. I'm surprised I didn't get one tapped when attempting to reinforce that backup. Let me see. Basement. Capcan could be good. Capcan, fuck it. Oh, I got the. Oh no, I got the SMG now. I got the SMG. I thought I had those shotties still. He did not. So, is that in response to if he got a kill? Because I would not be surprised if he did not get a kill. The Azami who was out there. That was a horrible idea. Horrible idea. Every time it happens, I just wish it wouldn't. They're all looking at me really weirdly now as well. They're all giving me the fucking side eye, it looks like. So that's fun.
Wait, can you put a cap can over here?
Nope. Nope.
5 seconds to insertion.
Oh, jeez.
You must protect your bombs from being defused by Op 4.
Nope. Really? We didn't get any of the hatches? We didn't get a single hatch? Where do they want it? Where do they want the fucking Capcan trap? Here, fine, I'll fucking give it to them. What the fuck? Oh, lovely.
You're exposed.
Lovely. Lovely. Well, I'm trapped in here now. I'm trapped in here now, I guess. That's lovely. I love my team. Twice in a row. This is great. Let me quickly open this. They're gonna die first, I know it. They're 100% gonna die before me. I'm like tucked in the corner. They're fucking just in the door. But can't get out of here. They trapped me in here. That's lovely. Probably should be good fine though. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works.
Op 4 is
Of course.
defusing a bomb. You need to disable their diffuser. Someone
That's what happens when there's no one guarding the rest of the site. Blackbeard downed. Armory.
one friendly remaining.
Lovely. 1v4. So if we didn't have a team who was attempting those sorts of things, maybe we would have won the round. Maybe. But it seems like our team was more concerned about other stuff. Feels bad.
Mission failed. All friendly.
Feels bad. Can you tell me where is every cam on all maps because I only know theme park? My team sucks. Wow. After all that. After all that. Can you tell me where all the cameras are on every map because I only know theme park? Unfortunately, I can't recant every single cam location off memory. The best thing to do is go into a custom game, go on defense, and just go through the cams and then just kind of just like learn where they are when you're on defense and then go on attack and shoot at all the cams off memory. And like every time you finish the round, swap to defense, cycle through the cams for like 60 seconds and just like watch. I'm reinforcing this immediately. Cycle through all the cameras and kind of just like pay attention to where they are. And then
Can you let us do a fucking strap, please?
basically just go onto the attack and then shoot them all out off memory, essentially. W strat. Lovely. Lovely.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
I'm just gonna reinforce. I'm just gonna reinforce.
5 seconds to insertion.
Because I'm not risking this again. We're 100% dying again.
Located a bomb.
If they want to do it a second time after what they did to me oh my god, what the fuck is this? After what they already did to me last round. It's just not worth it. Like, who the fuck cares? Ah, okay, of course. I was half expecting that. Well, we'll see if they win the 2v5 or the 2v4. At least the breach is closed, so they have at least a little bit of a chance of getting the win now that there's no breach.
One Op 4 remaining.
But yeah, we'll see. I also wouldn't be surprised if the person's cheating because they've got literally the name of a cheat in their username, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're already cheating anyway.
Op 4 eliminated.
Alright then. Well, he won, but fucking weird ass game, not gonna lie. Weird ass fucking game. So we'll report 3 of them because technically one of them also said stuff in the VC as well. Okal Doogie, griefing, and then I don't remember the Kim person doing anything. Even though they're technically squatted, I don't specifically remember them doing anything. So I might not report that person. But the other people clearly were clearly doing stuff. And then they did the voice chat thing where they played the sound effect. One of them was yapping about the N-word before I muted them. They just spammed the N-word like 1,000 times in the chat as well. So, yeah. Lovely. Got a quick match. We'll see if we can get a better game in quick match. We won, but like, fucking terrible game in terms of team play. So we'll head over to quick match. At least then I wouldn't get that team again. Yeah, it was a very, very interesting set of teammates. Let's hope to avoid people like that. Exactly. We still won. But yeah, very, very interesting set of teammates. Oh, that's right. I got to turn off my my thing. Let me just quickly swap scenes here for a second because oh, it's a black screen, really? Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay. I was going to swap my matchmaking delay because I have a matchmaking delay enabled and I want to change it because it's not good enough right now. There we go. All right, now we'll queue because I want to get a game faster. I don't want a matchmaking delay to be as long as it has been for the rest of the night. Not a good win? Yeah, not a good win. A shitty game, but technically a win. So, you know. But yeah, not really a good example of what Siege can be. That's the kind of game that will deter people away from wanting to play the game if they were new to the game. That kind of behavior. Match found. Nice. Yacht! Oh, fuck's sake. Cafeteria and staff. Brava? I guess?
Enemy drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
They looks like they're downstairs. I bought Rainbow Six for $6 3 days ago, so I own it, not using it on Game Pass. That's probably a good idea, because Game Pass, obviously, it's good. I'm talking in general, not for Siege, but Game Pass is good, but you never know when a game's going to get removed. GTA 5 has been taken off of Game Pass, like, probably 6 times. And then they re-add it to Game Pass like half a year later, and then it's on for a few months, and then they take it away. And then they put it back for a few months, and then they take it away. And they basically want you to get invested into the game, and then take it away. So it's good if you don't plan to play the game long term, but if you want to play Siege long term, you're better off just buying the game. Or any game, not specifically Siege, because Siege is technically going free to play. But if you want to play a game long term on Game Pass, just buy it. You know, it'll be there for a year or so. Sometimes I think like licensing stuff, they've got a while before it gets removed. But some games are in and out so quickly that you don't want to risk losing the game. I would just say buy the game. I would just say to buy the game at that point. Oh, I don't have any left, really. Really? Oh god, I don't like that being open.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Alright. Perfect. Spotted by scan. Oh, he's right there. Did he go in the hallway? Or is he here? It's gotta be here, right? Where the fuck did this person go? I saw the shadow. Is he down the stairs? No. Where the fuck did this person go?
Diffuser is active, protected at all costs.
I go, oh, this is an angle. That's a nice angle. It's supposed to be on cameras, though. No, he's actually inside. I didn't see him inside. I thought he'd walk down the hallway. They were already pinging me as well, so it wasn't a good play from me. GTA for Xbox Series S and X on Game Pass, and I own both GTAs for the Xbox S and X and the Xbox One. So yeah, they take it off of Game Pass every like 6 months, it seems like. And then you're forced to buy the game, which it's cheap, GTA these days, but you're forced to buy the game if you want to continue playing. And then like after a few months, like 6 months or so, they then add it back again. And then they get more people to try the game through Game Pass, and then they take it. Most games don't go in and out, in and out, in and out. GTA is kind of like in its own kind of world. It's literally just a Rockstar Games title, essentially. Yeah. I would recommend if you want to get the game, just buy the game. Because otherwise you don't know what can happen with the game on Game Pass. Might go Malusi. Holy brava Jesus, someone had spare time. I don't think they liked how I hacked all of their gadgets. I hacked almost all of their Malusis. I don't think they liked that. Put this here.
10 seconds.
Put this one here, or tuck it into the corner. There we go. And then final one, probably kitchen door. Just put it here. I normally put them on the floor because I feel like sometimes people just put them beside the doorways. And you walk through the door and you just turn and just shoot the sides. Whereas I feel like if you have to aim at the floor, you're actively having to take longer to shoot where the Malusi is. And you're looking much further away from your target. So it probably takes more time for the team to collect the kill. So I put it on the floor generally if I have the opportunity. Not all the time, not all doorways will allow it. But if I can put it on the door, I generally do try to. On the floor, sorry, not the door. Well, that door's open. And they're over here. I'm hearing a person here. No, there's two people. I'm not gonna... Oh, fuck, there's a Carly there. Please don't push me from the other side. Oh, the Carly's far left. No! I thought the Carly was on the right side. And then I saw the bullet trail go through. And I was like, oh, she's on the left side, actually. And then she peeked immediately after. Let me check cams. Carly is dead. Nothing else on cams that I can see. GTA Online is $20, and I think when I get $20, I'll buy the Year 3 and 4 for $20 or buy 2K25. Year 3 and Year 4 DLC operators, like the Year 3, Year 4 pass. I'm assuming you might mean Siege there, or 2K25. So it is still worth remembering that on the 10th of June, Siege is going free to play. However, you won't have any of the operators unlocked. Because they're going towards a free to play model for the operators that you haven't already bought. If you buy the game before the 10th of June, I believe you get a ton of extra bonuses to reward you for buying the game specifically. It's your decision if you want to actually spend money on the year passes before it goes to free to play. But also, we don't know if it'll be better to have a lot of the operators default unlocked, or if it'll be better to play as a free to play player and unlock them through whatever methods they've got. Because it could be faster to unlock the operators in CGX. It could be much, much slower. So we don't know all the details yet. However, it could be a good idea to consider buying everything you want now, but also be aware that it might be a lot different in a couple of months' time. That's not me shilling for Ubisoft, of course, if you want to wait for it to go free and then benefit from that as well. That is obviously the option as well, but there could also be some things that are like harder to get once it goes free to play, and you could actually be saving a lot of time if you buy it before that change happens. But we just don't know all the details yet. Why is my eye so itchy? Feels like my eye is really itchy. Can't even concentrate. Oh, that's a black bit, I think. Oh, he was actually there! One more. I'm assuming there's one more, right? No? One more? Oh. Oh. Is there anyone on the door here? No, okay. So it's just that staircase. I got both of them. Quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. I thought there'd be two. I didn't think they'd be on the stairs. I thought they'd be... I can't go through there. What? Okay. I'm being Deimos targeted, so I might want to hide in the corner. This floor's hard, right? You can't get shot through this floor if I'm not mistaken. Dropped in the hatch. Since when could you shoot through that? I think the oh, it's a teammate. It's not the actual person, it's their teammate. GG! Quick game. Not gonna complain. Much better than the last game we played. Much better. I hate that attachment skin. That looks terrible. That looks terrible. Battle Pass rank up. That gives us one extra Alpha Pack. 510 Renown. Very nice, very nice. Text chat is having a war with each other. I will get out of there before anything gets too crazy. Thank you very much. and I might queue a standard in a few minutes. We do unfortunately have to do a ad break because there is an ad coming up in a few minutes time, and we are not going to be finished a game of standard before this next ad break starts. So we'll quickly do one now. Of course, if you want to skip the ad breaks, you can subscribe on Twitch. If you have a Prime subscription from Amazon Prime, then you can skip the ads completely for free. Or head over to the YouTube stream. I am streaming on YouTube as well. It is ad break free over there, so if you do want to continue to listen to me waffle during the ad breaks, then feel free to head over to the YouTube stream. We'll be right back after this. I will also check challenges during the ad, and then we'll be right back after this. Okay, so what challenges do I have left? We have completed them all. Okay, so the wall bang challenge has been completed. And then let me check Ubisoft Club challenges. I could do versus AI now, actually. I could actually probably do that now. Because it's only an ad break. Like, I can probably just do the versus AI now. It's only with pistols, so I can just run around and just quickly kill everybody. So I might do that now quickly. At least get one round in, you know. Someone fast, like an Ash. Or, Zophia's not here. We'll go Ash. Ash pistol. When you get 20 kills, we'll probably only do one round. But I might as well get one of the rounds out of the way now, while I'm stuck in an ad break. Compared to, another time when I'm not. Zoom! Vroom! Oh, they got a drone. They got a mute jammer. I like how I can still kind of see past the mute jammer. Like, I can still see there's a piano there. I can still see there's a bookshelf. I can see people running past the muted drone still, which I kind of like. It's not completely cut off, but it's barely recognizable. Barely recognizable. Okay. So we'll just go in and just shoot people, I guess. If we die, we die. It's completely fine. But I want to do it before the ad break finishes, preferably. I got copy. One. Oh, there's a smoke, really? I was trying to get a one-tap on its head. I was trying to one-tap him. Did not work out the way I wanted that to work. Alright, we got one kill. And we'll back out because the ad break's about to finish. And we'll do versus AI during the ad breaks. Just to get me the challenge done. But so it doesn't interrupt the actual stream itself. That'd be hilarious. Alright. I don't know if you can hear me yet, so I'll wait an extra 10 seconds before that ad break finishes. However, we will be queuing standard now. Let's hope that my teammates from the last game of standard on Clubhouse are not around anymore. But welcome back from the ads. We have just returned. DLC Year 3 and 4 for $20 because I already buy the game, so really just buying it for the DLC Operator Edition, and then for $30 will be all DLCs and the game. I mean, 30's not too bad. Depending on how much you value having all the operators unlocked, that wouldn't be terrible. But $30, obviously you could wait for a sale as well. However, I don't know if they're going to put the game on sale with the game going free. I mean, maybe they'll do like a last chance sale, like end of the season, a last chance sale. I don't know. I'd be kind of curious to know what they do there. But yeah, you don't have to probably buy it. It is on sale. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. $30 isn't too bad though. I'm assuming you're American. So it'd probably be 30 USD, if I'm not mistaken, Mario. I'm not 100% sure though, but probably USD. Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, 30 USD is not terrible. It just depends if that's how you're wanting to buy the operators and stuff, you know?
Bombs protected.
So someone's already done an impact on this wall. So that kind of makes my job a little bit easier, not having to shotgun as much. So lost 1-1, but I lost 1% because the game hates me. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Have you considered revolting and not playing Overwatch ever again? That could be an option. You know, stick it to the man. I'm no longer playing Overwatch. You know, like that could be an option. But Star, welcome back. Hopefully the games, apart from going even, were pretty good. Not a fan of how much this rotates open, I'll be honest, but it works, I guess. Kind of wish that was castled, but we don't have a castle. Rotates made through here. One isn't much, but I didn't lose much either in the first place, so they told me I didn't do anything for that win. Wow. Oh, God. Wow. The gall of them to say that. I'm not a fan of this being open, I'll be honest. I really don't like being a mirror here, but no one else really plays mirror, so I'm kind of forced to do mirror all the time here. I really wish I wasn't. No one's repelling me. I'm hearing a repel. I'm hearing a 0. Oh, I really want to jump out here so much. 0 on K9 balcony. Really want to jump out here. Could be worth it, actually. This could be worth it.
Located a bomb. You know what to do.
I don't know. We've only got... It's a 4v3. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'll play normally. I don't be a rat
Watch
player.
that door for me, bro.
I'm watching it. Oh, what the fuck? Is that a Twitch drone? How did I open that?
Yeah, Twitch.
Shit. One big window, 0. Bottom left side. The fucking 0. The fucking 0. As a mirror, I hate that spot. But no one else plays mirror. And we need one. So I kind of feel like I have to. But I hate it. I hate that spot.
Neutralized.
Rook, how many bricks did you just shit?
What the fuck? I didn't see. I didn't see it. Let me see. Giving up Overwatch means they've won. Nah. That's not what that means at all. Giving up Overwatch means that you're free. You're free. That's what that means. I'm gonna try not playing mirror here. Maybe I can do Malusi or Capkin. Nah, Malusi's probably the better shot. Also been lurking the whole time, can't really type while in a game. That's all good. That's all good. No worries. 25 plus 6 is what? Well, I don't want to give you the answer. You might need to figure
I'm
that out
getting there,
yourself.
Castle, man. I gotta reload.
Hopefully you know what that is.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Oh, now we have a castle. Oh my fucking god, now we do. Where was the castle last time? Oh, Jesus. The one time I don't go mirror. The one time. 31. Nice. I'm glad to know you know that. Glad to know. So they're gonna have a 0 again, which means can 0 destroy Malusi's? I don't think it can. But I've never actually tested. I don't think he can. But I'd like to know now. Put it here. And then I might play like a library. Well,
You do it over here, bro.
I got a Twitch. Twitch and Ash and library. I actually don't know where the Twitch is, but I'm assuming they're coming from library because you mostly throw the drone in the room that you're droning to enter it. So if that is a white lie, it's at least a white lie they were attempted to be real. Because I actually don't know where the Twitch is, but I'm assuming she'll be in the room that she droned. Library doorway. Oh, he sees it. He sees a gun. Nice. One top mezzanine stairs. Well, that's a person's head. What? I couldn't even see that person. He's hearing someone clearly. He just doesn't know where to aim. He's clearly hearing something. Mezzanine window. Feels bad.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been
Looks like he doesn't know what mezzanine window is. To be fair, I hate mezzanine call out. It took me the longest time to figure out what the fuck a mezzanine was, but yeah. Unfortunate. Let's go downstairs, please. Please. For the love of God. If I buy the $100 one for $30, or should I buy 2K25 for $20.99? I mean, 2K25, WWE or NBA, first of all? I really wish I didn't have to ask, but two separate, completely separate games. Which one? Because there are two 2K25s. NBA, okay. I guess it really depends if they've made a lot of changes in NBA 2K25 compared to the normal ones. Like, have they made a good enough of an improvement between the two games? If they haven't made a big enough improvement, and it's basically the same game, I'd go for Siege personally. Because I hate buying a game that is like the exact same game from last year. You know what I mean? Like, unless they've made major improvements beyond just a roster swap or a team lineup color change stuff, like, I'd personally go for a game or DLC. However, if there's been monumental changes and they've reworked a bunch of shit and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, probably go NBA. But if they haven't, then I'd probably go for the DLC personally. Let's see. What do they do? Hearing an ace. I hear that suppressed pistol anywhere in my life. Claymore to the... What? Hang on, where did that Claymore go? They Claymored something, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's the window above. That window might be Claymored, mute, be aware. Oh, that nade. Shit. Shit. That's not fun. Please don't get the breach open right now. Fuck it, I'll just tank it. No! Well, I got rid of one of the aces, but I didn't get rid of the other one. I made a life or death decision there, and I decided the right choice was getting the breach closed. Unfortunately, it didn't work. It did not work, unfortunately. But maybe the alibi can win a 1v3. Never know. What is this camera?
successfully deployed.
Is he... He's going to shoot the camera. Yeah. One on the breach. Glaz. It's actually an ace, not a Glaz. It's not a fucking Glaz. That window might be Claymored, be aware. Oh, okay.
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
I heard a Claymore, and I don't know where it was. I'm assuming it's the window, but I didn't hear where it got placed, but I heard a claymore.
Alright guys, not to be mean, but I need you guys to get some kills, please. And thank you.
I'll consider it, man. I'll give it a shot.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I was trying to be as respectful as I could, man. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
I'm having a pretty dogshit game, to be fair. He asked nicely. He did ask nicely. Most people would not ask nicely. Can you get some fucking kills? I'm surprised. But yeah, I'm having a pretty dogshit game. I only play 2K2017 NBA and 2K24 NBA because my favorite NBA player. But I'll probably buy Rainbow Six Siege DLC and 2K25 NBA always will be on sale because my Xbox Game Pass. That's a good point. I haven't thought about that before. Yeah, obviously if you have the most recent NBA, they don't really make a lot of changes for all of the 2K25 games. FIFA as well. Well, technically it's not called FIFA anymore these days, but you know what I mean. Like any yearly game doesn't really have a difference between 1 to 1. They really only have major increases if you skip like 2 versions in between. You know what I mean? So I'd recommend, if you have one of the more recent versions, I'd just go for a DLC of a game personally, because you're basically playing the same game already. But if there has been like a major overhaul in like the entire game, and you know the throwing mechanics are different, or you know they've changed the time system, or just something monumental, then of course go for the NBA game. That's closed. That's castled. Bucket. I don't like those holes. Not a fan of those holes. Is there someone in here? There might be. There's not. There's not a person there. Where's the camera? Oh, stairs. I'm hearing staircase very clearly. Nice. I can get the breach open if someone can clear out the bandits and stuff. I'd give it a shot and like thermite the floor, but I don't know if that works on this breach. You can always thermite the floor on some sites, but I don't know if it works with this one. Do I just go below? Fuck it. I'll do it myself, I guess. If they're not going to do it for me.
Watch out, one was playing in trophy.
Can I open that, please? That's a Goyo, right? Yeah, that's a Goyo. I can't see it. I'm gonna go up main stairs. I just can't get the bandits off the wall. I'm not sure where it is, or I'm not sure where it sits. Why are we surrendering? It's a 2v2.
Down to 1 friendly.
No!
Friendlies have been eliminated.
I wasn't sure where the second person was. I knew there was someone on the breach, but I didn't know where the second one was. I wanted to kind of be quiet because I thought maybe I could get one of them caught off guard. But yeah. We could have had that breach open if we had some bandit denial or K denial or something, but we didn't. And then I couldn't find where the stuff was. I couldn't find out where the bandits were. The actual gadget itself. I had 1 kill at least, but I had a pretty dog shit game myself. That was exotic, so I'll give him a Vela. He tried. Hate the new game USA 1, only really like the PS3 games, USA ones. I haven't really played a lot of the NBA games. I think I played one of them when I was a kid, but I haven't really played it in a long time, so I'm not sure what the differences are, but I did used to play a lot of the WWE 2K games as well back in the day, so quality-wise, I know kind of how like they incrementally change the smallest thing, kind of like game to game and all that kind of stuff. Wish they kind of did more, because it's not a huge change game to game. Not NBA for football. Oh, yep. They released it's a footballer mode. I just realized that. They released a new college football game, right? People went crazy for that last year, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like they hadn't had a college football game released in like probably since the PS3 times. So yeah, that does track. Do I do one more game? I might do one more game. And then we'll probably have to call it a night. It's probably tiny on the screen. It definitely is. It definitely is. Emotes and emojis are always the tiniest on my screen. I always have to like double check what they are first. Apparently it's Earth Day. Wait, it's Earth Day today? Let me check. What day is Earth Day? Tuesday the 22nd of April, which it's technically the 23rd for me in Australia now. It's just turned the 23rd, like 20 minutes ago for me. But yeah, Tuesday's Earth Day. I forgot about that today. Were we meant to turn all the lights off at 8 PM? Probably. I completely forgot it was today. I didn't know about that. I mean, technically, I don't think my lights were on at 8 PM. I didn't have any lights on at that time of day. So, in a way, I kind of accidentally contributed, but I wasn't aware. I don't play it because PS3 football is the GOAT. I heard when they announced that game, obviously I'm not an American, so I'm not into college football. But I remember they announced that game and people went crazy for it. Like, 20 years in the making, let's fucking go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it looked like that game got so much attention. And then it launched, and I think it was just like, was it buggy? Or there was something wrong with the launch of it? And I just haven't heard anything else about it since. But I remember the trailer had a massive reaction to it. I almost never have lights on unless I absolutely have to. I mean, that is also fair as well. Yeah. Unless I'm like eating and it has to be something that can't have the light off, I generally have it on when I'm eating. But apart from that, the lights are off generally. I don't know if that's the right time, but memory, I think it's around that time that you don't use electricity. I have my PC on at that time. Did you have yours on too, Sassy? I did have my PC on. That is unfortunately true. But the lights were off. So, you know, I'm contributing, I guess. Even though my PC was technically on. Like it always is 24/7, because I'm like that. But, you know, the lights weren't on, at least. That's a plus. I guess. I can tell you I have them next to me, for sure. What was wrong with the launch? What happened with them? Because, yeah, I just remember the game launched. And it had a lot of good reactions to the trailers and stuff. And then I don't think the launch went well. Alright, we've got Coastline, we've got Hooker and Billiards, bomb sites. We've got a different team, different enemies. We'll see if we can make this work. Feel like drinking milk? Virgil, welcome in. Are you lactose intolerant? Hopefully not. If you aren't lactose intolerant, then go for it. Go for it. But Virgil, it is nice to see you stopping by, mate. How we doing? Hopefully the day's treating you well. We're doing some Siege, memeing around. What about yourself, mate? What about yourself? I am lactose intolerant. Okay, well then I would probably recommend that you don't drink any milk. Sadly. I would probably recommend not to. Unless you are prepared to deal with the consequences. I would still recommend not. What, really? Chunka's like throwing their flames out already? What? Do you have lactose-free milk? That is a good question. Who's going to stop me? God? I mean, the holy day has finished. So, technically nobody, I guess.
Located by Op 4.
The holy day has finished. Easter is in the past. I don't like that window being open. I reinforced the wrong side, but it's fine.
You're exposed.
Blackbeard hookah door. I got whoever the fuck that was. Looked like a Flores. No! Glaz is in pool table. And Blackbeard hookah door. I didn't know the Glaz was there. I didn't know he pushed up so quickly. I mean, come on, Chunker, just fire. Chunker could literally get rid of the Blackbeard with fire. Come on, Blackbeard, come on. Please. Use your gadget, I swear. Cool vibe stairs, bottom.
Standing.
Well, unfortunate.
All friendlies have been neutralized.
I will adapt to not taking a dump every hour. Nobody will stop you, just like you won't stop running for the toilet afterwards. Yes, that is true. Technically, no one will stop you, but you will probably regret it at the same time. So I'd probably advise against it, personally. But that is just me. It looks like we're going penthouse. I really don't agree with that, but sure. I hate fucking penthouse with a passion. Is one of the worst sites in this map, I feel. Even Blue Bar these days is better, I think. Even Blue Bar. Which I never used to think.
Protect the bomb.
I'd adapt. Well, you would adapt, but you may regret it in the meantime. Let's put this in the middle. Madden and NCAA 08 and NCAA 09. What about the new one? Like, did it have like launch issues? Like, what was the issue with the game on launch? Because I know that people just don't talk about it these days. At least not what I've seen. I'm sure people still
10
do, but
seconds remaining.
not that I see from my little bubble.
5 seconds and counting.
Throwing proximity alarm.
Put it here, actually.
By Op 4.
I've been doing this for at least 6 years. Good luck, soldier. Wish you the best of luck. Do I put something? What is that? Rotate. What is that? And we've got no reinforcements on the... Oh, I hate this. Can I not? There we go.
Banshee deployed.
Can we reinforce this, please? Because we're going to get destroyed if we aren't reinforcing. Please don't jump down that hatch. Please don't jump down that hatch. I'm hearing an Amaru.
Wall fortified.
Okay. So this Tachanka is not using his gadget. Just put it here. No! In bathroom. You can just fire it off Tachanka. I don't know who the fuck I just killed. There we go, got rid of that. Oh, main stairs, Monty. There's a Blackbeard there as well. Oh, I don't like that window being open. Oh, there's a person's head there. Can I get the... No, I was hoping he wouldn't pick me the moment I turned around. I kept getting sandwiched from both times. Is it just me, or does Tachanka hardly ever get used anymore? He hardly ever got used ever. and he still doesn't get used ever. But when you do bring Tachanka, you do have a turret that can dispel fire any direction you want. And it is really good for using it underneath a hatch, because it means that they're not going to drop the hatch unless they want to take a ton of damage. So what does Tachanka do? He doesn't use his fire. When there's someone in the bathroom or about to drop the bathroom, doesn't use it. But yeah, he's generally not used these days. He never really was used, but they did provide a major buff to him in like year 5, year 4, which I thought was actually a really good buff. But the pick rate hasn't really improved of it, even though he has improved these days. I'm gonna go Mirror. We're bringing another Tachanka, it seems. Although, no, they've swapped off. Okay, we're bringing the Capcan instead. I'm gonna go the Mirror. We're gonna see if we can do a Mirror strat in Kitchen. Let me see. I'm close enough to stop being lactose. I'd use him. I mean, he's a lot better than he used to be, because he has the fire turret these days. Obviously, the DP27 turret used to be stationary. It still got you pre-fight a lot of times, so it is an improvement having him have a grenade launcher that spells fire compared to his old gadget. It's a lot better still, because he's like a portable smoke, you know what I mean? Who just has like a lot more canisters, essentially. Like, I think of him as a smoke, basically. But pick rate is still pretty terrible, even though I think he would be in a better spot these days. Stopped playing football games since PS3. I mean, the closest thing we have in Australia to football is AFL, which is Aussie Rules Football, and soccer, which is technically called football in the EU, but we have our own game that is already called football here, so we can't really call soccer football because the name is already taken, sadly. But our only thing we really have here is soccer and AFL footy, and I've never really been into AFL. So the closest thing would be FIFA or soccer. I played 1 or 2 of them as a kid on the PS2, but haven't really played any of them since. Someone's on the door there. Oh, it's a Blackbeard. There's a Monty on delivery door. He's nading me. Are they planting? I hope not. Oh, yeah. That's a horrible, horrible spot for me to throw that C4. They're planting literally right there. Okay, nice. Oh, I nearly got him. I nearly got him. Oh no. No, I tried to go for the Monty instead, because I did not trust that kitchen doorway. So, we're not having the greatest game here, it seems, but they're bringing a lot of shields. They love their shields. Now we're on attack. Generally, you win your defenses. We've lost all of our defenses, so this is not filling me with a lot of hope, but we'll give it a shot and see what happens. My team seem to be doing some interesting things, like not using their gadgets at all, and nothing else. So we'll see if this improves, but I am cautiously not optimistic, is probably what I should say. Buck, I guess I'll go Buck. I play football UK, it's 24-1, and I play it 1 time and stop playing it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I played soccer. Again, in Australia, we do call it officially soccer. I know it's not called soccer in the rest of the world, but we already have a game called footy here before soccer was introduced here. But I used to play it for like 6 or 7 years as a kid. When I was like 8 years old, I played soccer for like 6 years. So I enjoyed the games on the PS2. But Just haven't really gotten into them these days. Okay, so they're hookah and billiards. We have a Monty and a Blackbeard. We have a fuse. I really don't get what the point of the fuse is, apart from, I guess, fusing hookah window. Some interesting operator picks from that person this entire game, not gonna lie. But we'll see what it's like. Can't leave my cameras, apparently. So I'm gonna go below. And I'm gonna buck out the floor. Oh, there's a person here. No, I just tried to do a quick push. I droned him as well, but he's just better. Australian and USA call it the same thing. Yeah, so we call it the wrong name. Like, I can acknowledge that it's not meant to be called soccer. It's supposed to be called football. But we already had a game called football in Australia, and we can't double up the name. So we call it soccer. Whereas I believe the other countries call it soccer for all the wrong reasons, if I'm not mistaken. I think Australia is one of the only countries that's justified in why we call it soccer. I think every other country just has like a dumb answer. But we technically do call it soccer. But yeah, it's not supposed to be called that. Yes, chat, you heard it here. Sassy actually used to go outside, touch grass, and play soccer IRL. I know. The fall from grace, of course. The fall from grace. Okay, so it's a 1v4 with the fuse, and the fuse dies. I don't know what that game was. Clearly, a little bit of unbalanced teams, I would say. If you look at that kill cam, you'll notice. And it puts people who aren't aware of what a gadget is on my defense team. To be fair, I also had a pretty dog shit performance. But yeah, not the greatest game. Not the greatest game. But you know, I used to play soccer for like 6 years when I was a kid. No lagging, no menu stuttering issues. I'm not sure if it's happening. It's not. Perfect. So I believe I fixed the MVP stuttering. What I'll probably try tomorrow is upping the quality of the recording slightly. I want to see if I could slowly push it back to the quality I used to have it set to see if I can get it good. You know what I mean? If I can get it good. I want to know. So I'm probably gonna... I might actually do it now, actually. Oh, I'm already streaming, I can't. Actually, could I? If I just turn replay buffer... Oh, it might let me. It might let me. Okay, it might. Let me put this on 10K bitrate. This is for recording, this is not streaming technically. Let me put slower on the preset. We'll see if this works. If it starts stuttering in the MVP animations, we then know what the issue is. Because it's not happening right now. So if it does start happening, I immediately do know the result of why. But I've upped it slightly, because it's not been happening. And if I need to put it back down again, I know the answer why. Let me quickly make sure that my stream is open on the second monitor, so that I can tell if I've lagged out. Perfect. Fun fact, the Brits came up with calling it soccer as a slang term for association football. So as much as they complain about people calling it soccer, they actually started it. Really? That is ironic as fuck. That is ironic as fuck. I love that. I never knew that. Britain actually came up with the term soccer.
Don't expect me to use my Azamis. I don't know how to play her.
Lovely. Don't expect me how to use my gadget. I don't know how to play this operator. Is that because he's new to the operator? Or is that because he doesn't want to actually learn how to play the operator? There's a difference between a warden who doesn't use their gadget and another person who doesn't use their gadget because they don't know how to play it.
Location has been compromised.
Whereas people play Warden and specifically just ignore the gadget. There's a big difference there. I'm hoping he just doesn't know the operator. Otherwise, we're in trouble this game, I feel. Just like we were last time.
Down to 5 seconds.
Let me put a bulletproof camera over here. We call it football, technically football in Germany, and then American football, that XD is, football is really big in Germany, American one less so. So you have, oh, what the fuck? Amari Blackstairs with a shotty. What the fuck? I missed all my shots, by the way. But yeah, we call it, technically, is it a B? Football? Like, how do I pronounce that star? I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, so it's really big in Germany, but not the American version. So you're talking about what we would call soccer, I assume. Yes? I know it's the wrong word, I know it's the wrong way to describe it, but it's the only one we have. Sharp S, pronounce it like double S. Wait. Foosball. Is it foosball? The little pool table, little tiny little arcade games? Foosball? If it's foosball, we literally have that in Australia as like a little thing that you play in like your hands. I don't know how to explain what that is.
Failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
How do I explain what the fuck foosball is? I thought that's what foosball is too. Yeah! I like that game. I used to play it all the time. Is that actually what it is? That'd be so ironic if it is. That'd be so ironic if that actually is. I mean soccer, okay. Maybe not then. Maybe not. My apologies. Because yeah, we literally have a thing called foosball. Where you play against someone else in like a 1v1. Oh shit, I gotta pick an operator. Belusi. It's actually really fun. This has been another episode of Goose Knows Random Crap. Well, thank you for that. Actually, I didn't actually know that was a thing, so thank you, Goose. The more you learn. That's actually really ironic as well. And pool, it's my favorite game to play. That as well. The only time I've ever played pool, legitimately, like not from like a phone or something, is when I went on
Bomb location
a
compromised.
Easter trip with my uncle and cousins. And they went to like a really fucking rich house that had a pool table and a basement and stuff. And it was really cool playing it. I was like, holy shit, I can play pool. And then I've never had the opportunity since then to do it again. I've never had the opportunity since. But I enjoyed it while I had the chance.
Hostile action.
Where'd I put my last one of this? Guess I put it here. Maybe find a foosball table and post it to Star Sassy after stream. I can probably just Google it now. I'll do it after this round. Or you could Google it as well, but you might not be able to notice which one it is. I'm talking about soccer, but it's definitely football, but it's with a double S. You nearly have it, just drop the long A. You say it quickly. Foosball.
Your location has been compromised.
Foosball. Fuzz. Like, yeah? Like, I'm probably butchering this horribly. Is there a person at the top of the main stairs? Because that person has died in the doorway. That lion scan made no noise, by the way. Like, if I was sprinting there, I would not have noticed there was a lion scan about to happen. Okay, there's nothing. Why is the lion scan not making any noise? That's so weird. We had a pool table in our house when I was growing up. Owners of the house had it and didn't want to take it with them, so they just left it behind. Aren't they really expensive? Why the fuck would someone just leave it behind? Aren't they supposed to be really
1
expensive?
op 4 remaining.
Where is this last person? Okay, never mind.
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Never mind. That is a very weird round. I'm not sure what's going on that round. Long, fuzz long, ball short. Like the pronunciation is on the I, not the A, because it's a double I. I have no idea what you're saying. I was close. I feel like with that exclamation, I'm much further away now. I'm much further away now. Exhibition. Fenry. Giving up. I was much closer, and then you said that, and now I have no idea what you're saying. Faded welcome. How we doing so far, mate? It is nice to see you stopping by. We're doing some Siege. This is probably my last game. Aww. We're not doing the run out. Okay, well, I was going to put a device on the run out there. But we're doing some Siege memeing around, trying to get extra Renown. How about yourself, mate? How we doing? We had an interesting couple games. Some toxic games as well that we somehow won in the end, even though I probably shouldn't have won those games. But it's gone pretty well.
Down to 10 seconds.
You weren't much closer, though. I'm about to drop in just to tell you. Just drops the pronunciation out of pure anger and spite. Maybe try using Google Translate. Sassy here, it's probably say, yeah, but the bots always get it wrong. They never ever get it right. You know what I mean? They never ever get the pronunciation right. Put it there. There's a claymore on this door. Do I go below? I'm not sure if I go below here. Oh, there's a person there. But well, never mind. I was thinking of going under the barricade there and doing like a peek from the window, but never mind. Coming from drum, Bravo. I'm actually kind of hoping that Bravo goes drum, because I have no idea what that Bravo is. But they were walking towards black stairs, so I'm assuming they'll go through drum. That's all I know.
Cum is everywhere.
I'm not sure what's happening in this voice chat.
Cum is inside you.
There
Cum is
seem
inside us.
to be waffling about some interesting things. A little back from the shops, we're playing rank tonight. Wasn't too bad, wasn't it? Alt and went from silver 2 to gold 5. Nice, nice, nice.
Been neutralized.
They get it pretty alright. Better than you? Wow. Wow. Alright, I'll use Google Translate. I'll use Google Translate. Fine. Google Translate. I'm gonna go thermite just in case they're on the breach. So I'm just gonna type in. I'll translate to German. We'll do it from English. Football. Okay, so let me enable browser audio so you can hear what this pronunciation is like.
Fußball,
Fußball.
Fußball,
Fußball?
Fußball,
Fußball or Fußball?
Fußball, Fußball,
I have no idea. So you got a new microphone tonight as well. Nice, 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 nice. What mic did you get? What microphone did you get? Fußball.
Fußball,
Fußball. What the fuck? I can't do that second part.
Fußball,
Fußball? It's bile? Like B-I-L-E almost? Fußball.
5 seconds before insertion.
Just cheap hyper solo cast. Decent mic from what I've heard still. It's like 60 bucks, I think. Maybe 100. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong spawn peak. I was expecting the run out. not the, yeah. I was expecting the run out, not the window. Yeah, the Hyper Solo cast, what I've heard, it's pretty decent. Much cheaper than the Wave mic I've got. The Elgato Wave set me back like $300, I'm pretty sure. Or at least 200? It was 200 or 300. Was there someone on the staircase there that he didn't see? I wasn't even looking at that properly. HyperX headsets are pretty nice. The Cloud 2s, pretty well renowned. I don't know what the fuck headset I'd buy if my headset broke these days. I've been using Astros since 2016, 2017. Very lucky they're not broken. Not jinxing myself, of course. Not gonna jinx myself. Touch wood. Because these are expensive. I'm thankful I got them on second hand. Because I was not paying full price for these. Here's Dokabees.
One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 last.
1v1. Might check cameras for him. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, there's no cameras. Yikes. I mean, does he have diffuser? He does not. No diffuser. Where is diffuser? Can you pick it up? Is it close to him? Like, I genuinely have no idea. That's a decent camera. No one on the rotate. But it doesn't look like he's going for diffuser. It looks like he's just going to go for the kill. Capcan traps. I'm hoping he notices the Capcan traps. Oh my fucking god! I immediately knew. I immediately knew. I immediately knew what to expect. I knew what was coming straight away. Oh, that's fucking gold. That's that's fucking gold. Well, that didn't work out. Karaoke, tea room, they'll probably go exhibition this time. I'm not gonna die to the spawn pick. I'm gonna spawn ventilation, but I'll go the long way. Oh, that's hilarious. The moment that drone ran to the corner and I just saw him just staring at him, I was like, oh, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Oh, fucking feels bad. Can I clip it? Does the clip work? Yeah, the clip works. Perfect.
Located a bomb.
Perfect. Then buy a HyperX if so. I'd probably want to get something more than the HyperX. That's the problem. Like, if I was to lose my current Astros headset, I'd probably go for, like, a Sennheiser or something. Like, I want to get, like... I'd probably get something studio level. Probably not something gamer related. But studio headsets are so fucking expensive and very much out of my price range right now. So I'd probably have to wait a long time before I could buy it. But it would be the goal. Okay, so the breach is electrified. We have an ace, we have an ash, we have a buck. So realistically, there's nothing stopping us from getting the breach cleared. If they go below. If they do play below, we can get this.
You have dropped the diffuser.
Please don't. They're just going to peek it, aren't they? I can get the bridge open if we get the bandits off the wall from below. We'll see if they do anything about it. If not, I might have to do it myself. But I can't really do much. Okay, the buck might be doing something. The buck might be doing something. Thank you, thank you. Okay, got there. Let me drone this. Anyone behind the desk? Nope, desk is clear. Mute jammer there, one behind the thing. One in the middle of the room. Middle of breach site. Oh, this is open. That's open. Shit.
Friendly operator remaining.
What the fuck are they doing on the run out there? Holy fuck, I got the kill though. I actually got the kill through the flag. I think I wallbanged his head. But not enough though. Not enough, unfortunately. I didn't think I'd get the kill there on that run out. Not enough. I'm having a horrible night. Not the greatest games from me. I just had HyperX because I used them on the PS5 and the PS5 Xbox Series X and S. I mean, they're a good headset, definitely. And they're pretty goodly priced as well from what I've noticed. But if I'm going for a different headset, then I'd probably want to get something a bit more than the Astros I've got currently. But that probably means getting a studio headset, and they're fucking expensive. I don't need the mic, thankfully, because I already got my microphone boom arm Elgato Wave 3 mic, so I don't need to actually get anything with a good sounding microphone, thankfully. But yeah, I'm not in the market to buy a headset. I got a lot more things I'd rather buy instead than a headset. I'm hoping this one doesn't cause any issues. We didn't lag though. No stuttering on the menus, which is good to see. Alright, we might call it a night here. It is almost 1 in the morning for me. We might call it a night here. However, if you have enjoyed the streams... Oh, actually, no, we should probably look at Renown first. We are ending the night 1,613,000 Renown and 932 packs. That includes 662 Alpha packs, 32 Bravo packs, and a Bravo pack ticket, 77 Year 8 Bravo packs, 82 Year 7 Bravo packs, 48 Premium Celebration packs, 12 Standard Celebration packs, 2 Freeze for All packs, 1 Holiday 2022 pack, 5 Beginner packs, 10 Esport packs, and 1 Doctor's Curse pack. Alright. We got a lot of progress tonight. We got almost 4,000 Renown tonight, so not bad. Not bad. But that'll be it for us tonight. Hopefully we've all enjoyed the streams. Of course, if you have been watching the stream, we are live on both platforms at the same time, Twitch and YouTube. So if you've been watching the YouTube stream, feel free to, of course, head over to Twitch as well if you want to follow me over there. We are literally 1 follower away from hitting 3.1 thousand followers. I'm on 3,099 right now. However, if you've been watching the Twitch stream, you can also feel free to go check me out on YouTube. We have just recently celebrated 201 subscribers on the YouTube. So if you feel like you want to go check that out as well, feel free to. I'll post the links in the chat. However, that will be it for us tonight. You can also feel free to join my Discord server, !Discord, in the chat if you ever want to join for some games. There is a 24-hour rule that you can't join until you've been in the server for at least 24 hours. But if you do want to join for some games, or just keep up to date with any announcements that I might be doing in the future, there is one coming very, very shortly, then feel free to jump into the Discord server so you can keep up to date with any news that I post. And then finally, if you want to help the channel out, and you plan to purchase something on the Ubisoft store already, then feel free to use my creator code ASSASSIN in the Ubisoft store when you're making a purchase. I get a small kickback of your purchase. It takes money out of Ubisoft's pocket and it gives it to me instead. So if you like the sound of that, then feel free to use my creator code when making a purchase on the Ubisoft store. Helps out me. I get a bit of money from it instead of Ubisoft. And helps out the channel quite a bit. So use creator code ASSASSIN if you're wanting to do that. Please be aware that is technically an advertisement or a sponsorship because I am a Ubisoft partnered creator, so I do have to legally disclose that I'm a Ubisoft partner for that. I am getting a monetary benefit from it. So, you know, hashtag add all those legal disclosures, because if I don't disclose that, then I get sued by the FCC, and that doesn't really sound fun. I don't want to get sued, so be aware of that. But that will be it for us tonight. We are going to go chuck a raid over to somebody. Let us see who is live for me to send a raid over to. We will, of course, be doing more Siege tomorrow. We stream Siege Mondays through to Fridays. And then we normally do variety nights on the weekends. However, lately, the variety night game of choice has also been Siege as well. So, normally I do horrors on the weekend. Normally I do horrors on the weekend, but it has not worked out like that recently. But normally horrors on the weekend. Who is live? Who can we send a raid to? Who can I send a raid to? I see a couple people. I know where we can go. Actually, yeah, sure, why not? We're going to raid a person I've not raided before. I believe they're in the Ubisoft Partners Discord as well. I believe they are also a Ubisoft partner from Australia. However, what they're more well known for is they're actually technically a Pro League player. They've been in the Pro League scene for quite a while, quite a well-known name in the Australian region. We're going to chuck a raid over to Wedables. He's doing some Siege. We're going to see if we can hype him up and see how his day's gone so far. But that is going to be it for us tonight. Of course, we'll be back again tomorrow with some more Siege. We stream Monday through Fridays, trying to get all that extra renown because we want to get to 2 million renown and 1,300 alpha packs for the world's largest alpha pack opening ever streamed on Twitch or YouTube. So we'll see if we can get some more progress tomorrow. But that is going to be it for us tonight. Hopefully, you've all enjoyed the streams. Hopefully, you've all enjoyed the content. And until next time, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.
Never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let